What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is the scooter build. My name is RSpec Nick. It's actually Nick, but alright, so we've already gone through the blue no rev limit CDI, which is put back up in there. We've already gone through the free flow exhaust for it. I've been getting a little ahead of myself here. I haven't recorded any videos lately. But I have put the new ignition coil on, the orange ignition coil. I've put in a Gloxal performance cooling fan, a red pod filter, 38mm. Also, I have jumped in and done a 150 carb on it with the 150 intake manifold. I've already rebuilt the engine. And it was only at 200 miles when I did it, so a little ridiculous. But it went from a 49.6 cc, now it's at an 83 cc big bore kit. Right now, from 200 miles to 425 is what I have on this. I've only had 200 miles on this new built engine. It's not too bad. It definitely gets you up to speed a lot faster. I'll give it that. Right now, I'm currently actually fixing up some of the mess I have in here, all this loose wires, vacuum lines. I actually got some red gas line to run, so I'm going to be running that tonight, changing out the fuel filter, and that's pretty much it. Just wanted to catch you guys up a little bit. I will be going back and making some videos, how to install the performance cooling fan for it, how to put a pod air filter on it, what you need to know when if you do want to go with a 150 carb. If you have a stock 50cc engine, I highly doubt it's going to work. It's probably going to throw way too much air and gas in there for that cylinder. But the big bore kit is a 50mm, that's a 83 cc's. It was labeled as 100 cc's, but as long as you know what they are in millimeters, you should be good. Like I think it's like a 47mm is a 72cc big bore kit, and then the 50mm is the 83, and then the 52mm is a 93, I believe. I could be wrong though. Like I said, I'm pretty new to the whole scooter thing. I literally just bought this maybe a month and a week ago, and I've already done all this stuff to it. Like I said, I've never had one of these before, so as long as you're somewhat mechanically inclined, it's really not hard. Also, before I get off track off of it, the engine, I actually dropped in the A9 cam for it. I can try to give you guys some prices so you can kind of figure out where you'd be sitting at if you did want to run something like this. So the scooter itself got a steal of a deal on it. That's the only reason I bought it. I got the scooter itself. It is a 2013 Tao BWS 50. I bought it for $400, and this thing had 170 miles on it. So I've only put about a little under 250 miles on it. And, you know, like most people, I got bored of going like 30, 35 miles an hour. So I bought the performance muffler. That was like $50. I got the orange ignition coil. That was like $13, $12. The 150 carb cost me about $27. The 150 intake manifold cost me about $4. The big bore kit to 83 cc's was about $60. The red pod air filter, the only reason I got it in red because, well, it matches with the whole bike, so it looks good. That was $7. The blue no rev limit racing CDI, that was about $12. Let's see, the A9 cam was $15. I got a new NGK CR7 HSA spark plug for it. That was about $6. I just got this fuel line for it, all red, just, you know, just add a little extra color in there. That was also, I think it was like $7 for a 40 inches of it, which is a lot. It's actually more than enough. Like, I'm gonna end up running probably one of these vacuum lines I'll run with the hosing and stuff. But So overall, you don't really spend all that much. I mean, and then the fan, the Glaxel cooling fan, that was like I think $12 too. And another thing that I got for it that I did not put on yet was a Gates Kevlar PowerLink belt for it. I've heard a lot of people talk about how that they're actually a lot better for it and all this and that, so thought I'd give it a shot. Currently right now, like I said, I'm just finishing up all these lines, dropping in the new gas line, new fuel filter, and just wanted to catch you guys up on everything. If you do have any questions, go ahead and ask me. I've actually learned a lot so far about it. Also, down here I got the Prima magnetic drain bolts for the oil, transmission. Both of them are magnetic. There's 2 oil bolts, one on the right side, one on the left side. They're both magnetic, and then the one in the transmission drain bolt, that's magnetic as well. That was 20 bucks. You know, I figured might as well. I'm pushing this engine to the point where it shouldn't be pushed, honestly. I'm not done with it yet. I'm still gonna add a couple more things to it, try to suck every ounce of power I can out of this. I mean, it's a baby engine. You can't expect much from it, but we're gonna try to get as much from it as we can. Also, I gotta go in here. I'm gonna have to adjust diaphragm a little bit. Right now, with all this stuff added to it, I've peaked out about 52 miles per hour, and I haven't even touched the transmission yet. So far, I opened it up, opened the transmission, the variator. That's why I got the belt. The belt looks fine, but everybody's telling me the stock belts slip. So I got one of the Kevlar belts, hoping that might, you know, I honestly don't really feel much of it, but it could be happening, and I just don't know it. So I just went ahead, bought it anyways. But I also got the Dlh Variator coming whenever that comes. The stock Variator, I already weighed the weights. The weights themselves they were 5 grams. So I don't know if the guy before me switched out weights or not, but it was an older guy, so I highly doubt it. But yeah, the kit that I ordered comes with, and these are in sets of 3s. There's 6 gram weights, 7 gram weights, and 9 gram weights, 3 of each. So I'm guessing they give you room to mix and match and play with them. I also ordered another set of 5 gram weights just to switch these out. I mean, I know there's not many miles on them, but you know, then make sure everything's all nice and fresh. That way I can get accurate numbers when I actually do go and try to see what kind of speed I can get out of this thing. I was also looking into getting another one of these scooters, not this one, more of a ruckus looking, stretched ruckus style. But that would be a 150 platform that I would be jumping either to a 180cc or maybe to a 232cc, depending on, you know, what it was looking like, depending on how fast it was going, so on and so on. But here in the state of Pennsylvania, with the 50cc's, you have to have a plate on them, you have to have insurance, but you don't need a motorcycle license. You can have a normal driver's license. But once you jump past 50cc's, then you need a motorcycle license, insurance, plates. So, I mean, I can go get my motorcycle license, no problem, but it's just more of the fact, do I want to do that for a scooter? Do I not want to do that? I'm still up in the air about it. But this is just a video catching you guys up on it, showing you, you know, what you can do so far to it. You know, I'm just trying to push it a little bit further. Giving you some prices on what you can do, and all the work I did myself. So if you take it somewhere, it's going to cost a lot more. Just to throw that out there. So don't be scared. Go ahead and try to tackle it yourself. I mean, it's basically like a little like lawnmower engine, little baby engine. So go ahead, have some fun with it. Don't be scared of it. Super easy. You have any questions? Go ahead. Drop them down in the comments. If not, and you just liked watching the video, go ahead and leave a like. Smash that subscribe button if you like it. If you want to see anything in the future, see any specific way I did something, go ahead and let me know. Alright? See you guys.